Welcome back to the Ant-Man channel, Wednesday, January 9th, 2013. Um, I'm going to get into some faith news here because for my fellow Christians out there, the real Christians that actually know what's going on in this country, if you are in America or if you're not, you know what's going on in America, then you are a real Christian because you see, if you don't know what's going on, it's probably because God's making you ignorant on purpose, because you're probably so self-righteous that you probably need to be knocked down a peg. Because you're just like the emperor with no clothes too, man. You're going around acting self-righteous like you know everything and that you have the answers to things, and you have a congregation, you call yourself a pastor, and you're telling everyone don't care about anything but football, and at the same time making fun of the people that go to your church because they're dummies and they're yuppies. It doesn't make any sense, dude. You're either going to do your job right or you're going to do it wrong, okay? And if you do it wrong, you're responsible for all the people in your congregation, my friend. And look, I'm not a pastor. I don't know what the pressure of being a pastor is like. I've never even read the entire Bible. I've read the entire Old Testament. I'm on Matthew right now. I love reading my Bible. But I understand enough to know that Israel, when the Babylonians came, they didn't just say, hey, it's the rapture. Well, actually, they didn't even know that because Isaiah hadn't even come yet and say that Emmanuel was coming and all that. But the Israelites did not just sit back and let the Babylonians come and destroy their city and take them as captives, man. You got to be stupid to believe that. They probably fought, and a lot of them died, okay? It's just a natural process of time when you don't really embrace and have gratitude towards the liberty that you have. This is what happens, dude. Okay? Let's see. Death penalty for holding Bible. Christians face the unthinkable at hands of these offenders. This is by Michael Carl. Michael Carl is a veteran journalist with overseas military experience and experience as a political consultant. He also has 2 master's degrees, is a bivocational pastor, and lives with his family in the Northeast United States. Oh, but Romans 13 says that God puts everybody in power and that it's all preordained by God. I don't believe that Barack Obama was put into presidency by God, okay? Shut up, morons out there that are giving me this stupid crud. You don't even interpret what you read right because you're so self-righteous probably that you probably think you already know it before you read it. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. How many people out there just don't even know what they're just victims of their own erroneous thinking. Just possessing a Bible still can be cause for a death penalty in North Korea. So it's no surprise that the Hermit Kingdom remains #1 on this year's World Watch list of the world's most notorious persecutors of Christians, a project assembly by Open Doors USA. Persecution of believers also increased sharply across Africa. 8 out of 10 worst offenders are ruled by Muslim theocracy, and Egypt, under the Muslim Brotherhood, actually saw its rankings lowered, but not because of any improvement there. It was because of worsening conditions elsewhere, the report said. In North Korea, a possible lesser penalty for someone having a Bible would be for the offender and 3 generations of his or her family to be sent to prison camps where an estimated 50,000 to 70,000 people are held. I'd rather have whoever is getting persecuted for having a Bible in North Korea live here in America in exchange for someone I know, which I'm not going to name. Because a lot of Americans that I know that call themselves Christians, their Bibles are collecting dust in their attics right now. Their spirit is collecting dusts because they like to be in this civil little yuppie state where they don't what's the fuss? Let's just all get along and hold hands and sing Kumbaya while our entire world is falling apart. Because it's just ridiculous, dude. It's just, if you understood, if you could see clearly through a clear glass what's going on, you would understand why I'm so heated right now. Because I'm so tired of the yuppie telling me I have no right to defend myself, and I'm so tired of the yuppie telling me to stop fussing about everything, because you're just a stupid coward, and I don't believe you, okay? And I have pity on you because of the victim. You're such a victim of the eugenics culture of the United States. The dumbing down, the deliberate dumbing down of your mind to not give a crap about even your own survival. You're like a lemming. You don't even know when to cross the street because, you know what I mean? You don't even see cars coming. You don't see a rock that's about to trip you. It's just you don't see anything in front of you. You don't see nothing in front of you. You only know what's physically in existence around you in the present time. You're just so shallow and live in a present physical world, and you're missing all of the supernatural amazingness of the world too. It's like somebody said, there's more to life than what's in your history books or what's in your science books, okay? That's true. There is more to life than what's in your books, man. All you academics and all you, I went to school and why should I listen to you? You know, I didn't go to university, and I didn't graduate slave training high school, and I'm glad. If you saw the high school I went to, you'd be like, this is a prison. I went to Little Rock High School in Little Rock, California, where I don't even live because it's so overpopulated. Palmdale High School looks like a detention center. It looks like a prison. I mean, and nobody questions it really. But I mean, if you saw Little Rock High, you'd even say, I mean, that's a prison. They're teaching you how to be they're acclimating you to be a prisoner there. North Korea doesn't allow Christians any freedom in any of the 5 spheres used in the process, Estabrook said. We use 5 spheres: the private, family, community, congressional, and public. North Korea doesn't allow Christians any freedom, Estabrook said. In addition, the dictatorship remains a gulag, he noted. North Korea is known to have somewhere between 50,000 and 7,000 Christians in forced labor camps, and they're there for doing nothing except trying to worship the Lord, Estabrook said. Blessed are those who face persecution in the name of the Lord. And I feel like I'm there with you, man. And I grieve for you guys. I feel like I'm there with you because I am there with you, man. We're all in the body, and we're all subject to these powers that be, man. Just because I'm not under your circumstances doesn't mean I can't be. And I'm very grateful that I'm not, because I'm out here fighting for people like you, man. Alright? I would gladly give, my time to stand up for Christianity, to stand for to stand for the republic that was, you know what I mean? It's like, but now everyone's like, oh, it's gone. There's no Second Amendment. There's no 13th Amendment. There's no this. There's no that. It's all a bunch of gossip and worshiping uniforms nowadays. So what? I don't even care about my life no more living in this tyranny, man. I'd rather be fighting for something that has something of value of it. You know what I mean? Like not trying to get some achievement on some video game. My achievement is to help humanity out in life, man. That's my real achievement. That's the one I'm really going for. And I don't know, my head is spinning from all this news. Sources confirm North Korea has eased or lifted a number of restrictions for citizens since Kim Jong-un succeeded his father, Kim Jong-il. Bans have been lifted on Western foods such as pizza and French fries, and restrictions on the number of cell phones have been loosened. For example, according to Ryan Morgan, an analyst with the International Christian Concern Asia. However, whatever secular benefits may have trickled down to the residents of the isolated nation, there is no evidence of any improvement in the condition of the persecuted church there, he said. We have not heard any reports of improvement for Christians in the contrary and have no reason to believe anything has changed, Morgan said. The regime still has up to 70,000 Christians locked away in virtual concentration camps. 70,000 Christians are locked away in virtual concentration camps in North Korea. So what do you think? Who do you think they're gonna put in who do you think they really want to put in concentration camps in the United States? It's the same people. This article goes on and on. It's called "Death Penalty for Holding Bible Under WND Faith." I mean, this is ridiculous news going on, people. I mean, like, if you were to only look at other countries, you could only see the direction that we're going in, and maybe worse, because we have so much liberty here that we let the gangster culture get away with everything they do, but then blame the normal American citizen for all the crap they get into.